You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. I got to scream at Tori. What did Tori leave? I'm going to holler at him. He always be closing out the talking text line, and I be looking for the talking text line. Yeah, it's Monday. I had nothing else to complain about, so I got to find something to complain about. 833-212-1017 is the number. It is 6 days, and then it'll be Christmas. And it'll be wonderful, and it'll be stupendous, and we'll have a great time. So 833-212-1017 is the number. I got to move all this stuff around. I ain't been here all weekend. You can give us a call if you got anything on your mind. What's going on? I got so much stuff. So I had to think about, as we come towards the end of the year, I start thinking about what's going on and what's coming in the next year. I got some more news, some things that are happening in the news, some things that are just making me not very positive at the end of the year. I'm trying to go out positive, but it's not working out. So here's the deal. And it's a question I have to ask you, and it's really simple. Do you have a tendency to do stuff for attention? Sometimes people call the radio station and they want attention. They want people to hear them say something. They have, flamboyant comments, and sometimes they use profanity. You got to dump them, and then. Matter of fact, if you could do me a favor and find Kyle, because I need to know the thing again. Okay. So what I'm starting to find is that letting go of attention-seeking behavior can really improve your relationship with people that you know. But keep in mind that a certain level of attention for people to get is natural for anybody, right? Children do it, adults do it. The issue is whether or not it causes issues in your life. Does it prevent you from finding more productive ways to respond to things that are challenging? You ever been with those kind of people who walk in the room and they want everybody to see them, and they walk and they dance and they do all sorts of things to make people, oh, they're here. Oh, it's great. Well, I think one thing you need to do is, one, if you want to let go of it, it's a number of things you're going to have to do. There's a difference between identifying attention-seeking behavior and actually doing something about it, right? It's hard when we know that we do something that's, we like to do it, but it's not the right thing to do. So there's a difference in identifying, yes, I'm really bad. It's like the person who smokes, who knows they shouldn't smoke, but yet they still smoke. Well, identifying the fact that you smoke is different from actually dealing with you smoking. And it's the same with attention seeking. One, you have to look for external signs. External signs might be easy to spot. Exaggerated displays of emotion on your part, consistently seeking approval, reassurance, difficulty dealing with frustration or criticism. You might have a tendency to take inappropriate risks or focus too much on your physical appearance. How do I look? How are my nails? How's my hair? How's my tie? Is my suit cold? What about my shirt? But then you really need to, secondly, underlying causes need to be identified. It can be challenging to get in touch with your own feelings that prompt you to want other people to seek you. But it's critical to make positive change. And so sometimes this conduct can be linked to what it has been linked to with me, insecurity or neglect. I'm not going to say which one. But think about that. You have to be pretty self-aware to recognize that you're being, a bit of a pain, because now you want everybody to look at you and see you and say hello to you and so on and so on. And so then how do you deal with seeking behavior? Number one, address the underlying cause. It's kind of simple. If you're feeling insecure in a romantic relationship or work is too much, now you know the underlying cause and where you need to take action. Number two, develop more positive approaches to pursuing what you need. In other words, get a constructive solution. Don't just, I'm going to do this, the first thing that pops in your head. I see a lot of new leaders, right? That when things happen, the first thing that pops into their head, that's what they do. They don't think it through. And what they end up doing is sabotaging themselves and then causing negative attention about them. Number three, monitor your emotions. I don't know how else to say that. Monitor your emotions. If you try to reflect on your thoughts and emotions before you react, that alone would probably give you good peace of mind. Can't say probably. It'll give you peace of mind. Number four, examine your physical appearance. It's okay to want to look nice, but it's not okay to constantly, well, we see it with certain generations that are in the phone all the time. So here, a couple of years ago, 3-4 years ago, I was with an organization, they had a day party. So I went to the day party. And so when I went to the day party, I came through a different entrance to get in. And all the people in the day party in the back in the room were older, mostly men and women, right? I'm talking 40 and up. We're all in the back where the party was. So I started to look around and went, wow, it's a lot of guys in here. I mean, like, there's a lot of guys in here. Where are the women? Like, it's supposed to be a day party, right? Well, came to find out that the majority of the women were sitting at the bar up front by themselves with each other, every single one of them. I think I might have stopped counting at about 8 or 9. They were all in their phone, primping themselves. How would you even notice somebody's looking at you or somebody wants to look at you or talk to you when you're paying so much attention to yourself? It looks like an obsession. It's just bizarre. Number 5, stop exaggerating difficulties. If you fall into the habit of playing the victim, stop. Small things are not catastrophes. You'll get over it. It's not that big of a deal. In other words, keep your emotional response proportionate to the problem. You ever know people that just blow up about everything? Oh my God, it's going to be so terrible. Only to find out later it was really nothing and it could get fixed easily. Number 6, evaluate risk a little carefully. You ever notice people that go from one volatile relationship to the other? They keep dating the wrong people, keep seeing the wrong people. That's called habit. I know you need excitement. I know she's fine, but if she got so much drama that there's drama everywhere she goes, she's probably not for you. If he left a string full of women that don't like him and got restraining orders against him, he's probably not your one. Translate that to CCAP is your friend. I'm just saying. And finally, you have to learn that inside your head, learn when to ignore yourself and when to reward yourself. Stop giving yourself rewards for things that are just like basic. You woke up and went to work today. Like, really? I should get a raise because I've been here a year. Really? Haven't done anything, nothing new, nothing exciting. I should get promoted and get a title. For what? haven't lit any fires or done anything. And that voice in your head that keeps telling you to say and do stupid stuff, ignore it. Just ignore it. Because in the end, if you decide to pay inappropriate attention to your own thoughts and your own emotions, you'll become too theatrical, and then nobody wants to be around you. But then on the other hand, you have to recognize and reward yourself when you discover something you did actually works. Because figuring out all this, as you go into the new year, let go of all that drama that you bring with yourself. It's tiring. Stop it. And if there's anything I can leave you with, it's only 2 words. It's kind of simple. Been saying it the whole time. Let go.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth. The new 1017 The Truth.